If your brain constantly craves stimulation, this video might explain why. The problem isn't that you lack discipline, it's that your brain has been trained to expect excitement every few seconds. And once you understand that, getting your focus back becomes much easier. And the first step is probably the opposite of what you'd expect. Step 1. Starve the noise. The fastest way to calm your brain isn't a dopamine detox. It's reclaiming the tiny moments you've been filling. The next time you're waiting for someone, don't grab your phone. When you're eating, enjoy every detail of your food. When you're walking, leave the headphones behind. At first, it'll feel strangely uncomfortable. Your mind will search for something to do. That's normal. You're not becoming bored. You're becoming present again. Step 2. Reverse the reward. Years ago, finishing a run felt exciting. Reading a chapter felt satisfying. Now those rewards have to compete with an endless stream of videos, notifications, and perfectly designed algorithms. So flip the order. Create before you consume. Work before you scroll. Do activities which requires efforts, because when effort comes first, pleasure starts feeling rewarding again. Step 3. Break the loop. If your brain is constantly chasing stimulation, there's one habit that's probably making it even harder to focus. For a lot of people, that's porn. The problem isn't just the habit itself, it's that when the urge hits, most people try to rely on willpower, and that's usually when they give in. Urge is built around that exact moment. The feature I'd keep the app for is the panic button. The second an urge hits, you open the app, tap it, and it walks you through those few critical minutes, so you're far less likely to relapse. And it isn't just another app that blocks websites or counts streaks. Underneath that is a 100-day program that helps you figure out what porn is actually doing for you. Maybe it's an escape from stress, boredom, or loneliness. Once you can name it, replacing the habit gets a lot more realistic, and you're not doing it alone. Thousands are working the same program, fully anonymous, so you can admit the ugly stuff, ask the embarrassing questions, and be honest about a relapse instead of quietly restarting. The other thing I like is the daily reminder to read your vision statement and recommit to the promises you made yourself. It keeps the long-term goal in front of you on the days the short-term urge is louder. If that's something you're working on, there's a free trial first link in the description.